Okay, another video here from Pete Schofield's lovely Emporium. I'm going to move out of the way of this one, so Pete's going to talk you through some lovely items we've got over in this corner of the room. So over to you, Pete.
Okay, thanks, Andy. We're over on the side with a lot of bits and pieces. A few things that are interesting from the SCG. This little sculpture, which is a ball and a piece of bulleye soil that was actually dug up from the pitch. My friend Bobby, who was worked there for ages, he made this, but this is, who could have trod on it? Trumper, Archie Jackson, Donald Bradman, we don't know, but it's certainly a lovely piece. So that was that. This also comes from every bit that got thrown out there, Bobby took home. I've got railings and the lock for the dressing room and everything. That's from the SCG. As is this, I don't know if you see the little sign over there.
Yeah, we can see that, Pete. Yeah, we can see that.
Reserved at all times for Cricket New South Wales. That's from the SCG as well. So this one here, if you can use your imagination a little bit, that's the key and the lock to the home dressing room. So goodness knows whose hands would have been on this from time to time. A few other things we've got here, this is a lovely little thing. When Australia came back in 1905, or most of the Australian teams, they would play New South Wales. This is a ball that was used in that game, Australian 11 versus New South Wales. Waddy got man of the match for 66 and I think 5 wickets. But Trumper JJ Kelly would have kept with this. Trumper would have picked the ball up, all of the 1905 side. I bought this ball at Wentworth Park Auctions for $7. They had it on a coffee stand.
Oh God!
$7 I bought it for, and it's written on there Australian 11.
It's got to be worth $8 now.
Yeah, maybe. But that a long time ago, and those were the days when you could walk around and find things. They're gone. So that was a bit of a story. These things are interesting. They're two little tin balls that open up. They're lolly things. This one's McCartney and Carter, 1921 side. They obviously would have done the whole side because Armstrong was a captain. But I had McCartney for a long time. I bought this off a guy 2 years ago. But they're the only two I've ever seen. Made in England. I followed it through and looked in England. They have a little picture of them on it, but very, very rare, very unusual. This thing here, you may have seen or may not, it's a bat, but it's from the 1930 series with the ashtray with all their faces on it. Probably when Donald Bradman really introduced himself to the world in a big way. But Archie Jackson was also on that tour, and that's when poor Archie started to get quite ill. This here is what I would call modern day and a good collectible in my opinion. One of the best things that they made were the Bradman cups and saucers. Shame they weren't, in my opinion, smart enough to do a teapot or a sugar bowl, which is what they should have done. Very, very hard to find. And a different image of him on each saucer representing the 30s, the body line, his life right through. Very, very, very nice. They were actually given to me by a friend of mine, Arthur Watson, who was an international umpire and New South Wales umpire. Lovely guy, he's getting on a bit, and he's a friend of Craig's. Craig knows him. Wouldn't take a penny for him, and
really?
Just wanted them to go to a good home.
Excellent.
Got this off another friend, John, from a bookshop, and it just seemed a perfect place to put them.
Is that display unit there actually with Bradman on it as well?
Yeah, it is.
The whole thing.
This was
the whole thing.
This was in a book thing, Bradman's Best, when he did that Dream Team book.
So there were books in there. Okay.
Yeah,
display,
I put the grass and did everything in there, but it seemed like a good thing to do. Another thing that I happen to like, I think these are probably, I don't know if this is a set of 1921 badges. But they were sixpence each. They're quite rare, but if you worked out 7 and 6 for the set of badges in 1920, it's probably more than the average wage. So not too many were made, but in my opinion, they're the nicest badges made in Australia. Badges here were very, very big right through. Not so in England. I don't know why, because the few English ones I got are so well made, but they didn't go in for the badges as much.
Okay.
So that was those ones. There's another set here for a bit harder. Pick me up products, which are like sauces, pickles, tomato sauce, piccalilli. You got a badge, I guess, when you bought a jar or something. That's the 1938 side. They're also very hard to find. And of course, anything with Bradman, the Bradman theatre badges, not so much just the ordinary 38, 34 and all that. Theatre badges go through the roof with Bradman, because every theatre you went to, they gave the badges, sets of badges out at different times. And the very first one, Hear Him, See Him, that was 28, 29, is when talkies came into the pictures. That's what that badge means. Hear Him, See Him. Where before that it was all muted. So that's that. This thing here is interesting. Another nutcase job that I brought home. It's from the ladies' stand at the SCG. They were pulling these out, and lots of other beautiful wrought iron things, throwing them away. Absolutely just putting them in tips, taking them to the tip. So that's here along with a lot of other stuff.
You got a nice presentation there, Pete. I want to talk about your the book award you got there.
This
with
one,
Rick Sissons.
Rick and I did a book which was the Australians tour to America, 1914, and we're lucky enough it was awarded the best cricket book by Cricket Society Australia. So that was really good, and wanted to thank all the people who actually supported us and bought the book and has bought our books.
Great thing.
So
great to get.
Yeah, that was that. Here's a guy that probably might help the English side at present if he was here, Mr. Jardine.
Ah, right.
He would certainly be stirring them up, I'd say.
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he? Get
a
that
guy
cap
who
on.
I personally admire him very much. He came to Australia, stopped Bradman, beat him in his own backyard, and won the Ashes. And whether you liked it or not, the body line, it'd be interesting to see if Australia had dished it out. The West Indies dished it out for years, and no one worried. But
I think Woodfull refused to sort of retaliate, didn't he?
Woodfull was too nice.
Yeah, too nice.
Plus, I don't think we had.
I think if Richardson had been
captain, player
captain,
in Harold Larwood.
Yeah,
and a captain who wanted to win, and in spite of what they say, players who did follow him and they did win. And,
he might have had Vic Richardson if he was captain. It might have been a bit of a different story.
Oh yeah.
Might have got Nash in there bowling a few bouncers.
Yeah, well, would have been interested. We might have given Eddie Gilbert a game.
Yeah,
you don't know.
Quite right, and that would have frightened him.
The Bodyline series, without doubt, and Packet to me are the two of the biggest things in cricket. And I admire this guy. I thought what he did to come down to win tests in Australia, and this is me with cricket. You've only got to look at the records to see how hard it is to win a test in Australia, let alone a series. It's a different game of cricket. He did it. And unfortunately, poor old Harold didn't get. He was treated better by the Australians than he was by some of the English, not all.
Is that another Bradman sort of article there? You got
this
next to the plate? Yeah, is that Bradman?
Yeah, that's a Bradman sculpture. It was done by Joe Lebevic.
Right.
It's a funny story. Tony Burgess, who was at Sydney Antique Centre, I used to buy a lot of stuff off. He had the original, which he offered it to me, and like an idiot, I either didn't have the money or didn't buy it. And Joe produced these. He didn't do a lot.
No.
I got that.
Interesting things. What's that made of? Is that a plastic thing or
bronze?
Bronze.
Yeah,
oh, blimey.
They were big money when they came out.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And then I wanted to try. I chased Joe for years to try and buy the original bat, which he said he'd lost, then he found. I seen him at the Sydney Book Fair, and I tried to buy it, but to buy it I had to buy another one of these. So I didn't.
Okay.
I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was. That's about it, mate. There's
that's great.
Some bits and pieces, another tin photo, calendars.
all sorts of
I
stuff.
love everything to do with it.
Yeah,
with
that's
the cricket.
fantastic, Pete. Well, thanks for that, showing us around that. We can
Pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it.
yeah, and I'm sure
From
we
the
have done.
studio audience, fantastic.
Yeah, we're a big studio. Yeah, we've got
Big
1,000
studio
sitting
audience.
down.
What a load of bullshit this is.
Good stuff.
So
Did you want to do that corner as well?
we can do something if
I
you
think we
wanted
should.
to, or
Yeah.
or would you like me to get a big postcard book out or something?
Postcards would be good. That'd be my favourite things, as it were.
Now,
could probably
if I
get a bit-
sit here, will I be in the photo? Because I don't want to.
Well, I've got to say, I don't think
You're
you're not at the moment, no. But I
No,
mean, we
not-
probably
not
want to
at
get a
the
bit closer, don't we, Pete, for the
Maybe let's just.
Do you want to get a bit closer for the
You want to put it here?
Yeah, I can get the thing off.
I'll just move. Oh.
What you got?
Did you want to?
One of your postcards.
Remember what he said? That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah.
That's not a postcard.
Good old crocodile.
You want Golden Age, or you want Bradman, or what?
You pick your best set up, Pete.
Oh,
Your favourite set.
Well, if I come over onto that table, then there. How's that sound?
yeah.
That's looking good. There is. Oh, you're definitely in the thing now. I can sit next to Pete.
not-
There.
You want to sit there, Andy? and
Yeah,
we can
I'll
go
sit
through
in
it?
this one.
Yeah, you sit next. Yeah, that'd be good because that way you can look through.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay.
And I'll sit over here because I definitely
in there.
don't want to rain on Pete's parade.
Oh, gee whiz.
Right. Okay.
So, we're probably. What do you reckon? So,
Yeah. Well, you start off, mate. Right. Okay.
let me just get so.
Get yourself sorted.
Because I can.
Yeah.
I can easily take some. These aren't that hard to take out
No, fair enough.
and hold up, Andy. What do you reckon?
We can, yeah, whatever you want to do, Pete, that'd be nice. I want to make sure it's still going. Yeah, it'd be alright, mate. Right. Okay, let's go, mate.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay.